Welcome to the latest and very easy to apply Google Adsense video training. Designed to take you by the hand and walk you through the process of getting the most out of Google Adsense for your business. I'm very excited to have you here, and I know that this will be very helpful for you. This exclusive video training will show you step by step, topic by topic, and tool by tool, which you need to know to dominate Google Adsense in the easiest way possible, using the most effective tools and in the shortest time ever. This video training is comprised of 20 HD training videos organized into 4 sections. This is exactly what you are going to learn. Section 1. Google Adsense Basics. In videos 1 through 4, we'll talk about what is online advertising all about. What is Google Adsense? How can Google Adsense help your business? Shocking Google Adsense facts to consider. Section 2. Google Adsense Step by Step. In videos 5 through 10, we'll talk about setting up an AdSense-friendly website, creating a Google Adsense account, Google Adsense walkthrough, customizing your first AdSense ads, inserting ad slots manually, inserting ad slots with the AdSense plugin. Section 3. Advanced Google Adsense Strategies. In videos 11 through 16, we'll talk about increasing ad revenue with link units, increasing ad revenue with a custom search engine, implementing AdSense section targeting, implementing ad placement targeting, crazy simple ways to double traffic to your AdSense site, money-making AdSense optimization tips and strategies. Section 4. Additional tips to consider. In videos 17 through 20, we'll talk about do's and don'ts, premium tools and services to consider, shocking case studies, and frequently asked questions. Well, it's time for you to start getting the most out of Google Adsense on behalf of your business. I know you'll love this training. Hello there, my friends. Welcome to our newest video training series, where we are going to teach you all about using the largest online advertising platform to make big-time money on your blog or business website. Yes, we are talking about none other than Google Adsense, currently the top-performing platform for those that want to monetize their sites the right way. In this video series, we're going to walk you through all the way from the basics to the advanced strategies that will allow you to make the most out of it. And we're going to open it up with Section 1, the Google Adsense Basics section, where we are going to give you some background before getting started. Contents in this section include: what is online advertising all about? What is Google Adsense? How can Google Adsense help your business? Shocking Google Adsense facts to consider. So, without further ado, let's start by dissecting the very first thing that you'll need to know to properly understand how the AdSense platform works. What is online advertising all about? We've got a quick question for you. When you visit a website, what is the first thing that you were able to visually identify apart from the actual content? We are pretty sure that your answer will be the ads. And that is because online advertising is everywhere. We have grown so used to it that we just take it for granted. But what is online advertising really all about? Online advertising is, in simple terms, using the internet to deliver a marketing message through paid solutions. And because of its online nature, it can basically take form on any possible placement that you can imagine. And what that means is that online ads can appear on every online place or channel made available to advertisers, as they are the digital equivalent of billboards. In fact, once you start digging in, you'll be able to find all types of parallels to real-world advertisements. The most common form of online ads can be found on blogs and websites, and they can be compared to newspaper and magazine ads. You will also find ads on YouTube videos, which are the internet version of TV ads, as well as other types of online ads that go a step further, such as mobile ads and in-app ads. Online ads have such a wide reach that they are also natively integrated on social media platforms such as Facebook, where you are allowed to promote your own content affordably and without much hassle. And the best part? Online advertising is not limited to big agencies with inflated advertising budgets. You don't have to produce expensive materials or to go through a lot of paperwork. You'll simply have to have an engaging message, a target audience, and a killer product or service to promote. And that is why online advertising has vastly surpassed offline advertising, because there are more people paying for online ads than anywhere else. And that is also why online advertising has become the fuel that fires content creation on the internet. Because if you are a content creator with a blog or a website getting good traffic, or have a YouTube channel with videos that are getting thousands of views on a monthly basis, you are pretty much guaranteed a stable income generated from ad revenue. But here's the catch. Online ads don't appear magically on websites or videos, and they don't generate money for website owners by simply sitting there. Do you want to learn what's the best way to generate money on your online property? Tune in to the following video to find out. What is Google AdSense? Hey there, everyone. So we talked about what online advertising actually is in our previous video. And we happen to mention that for all intents and purposes, it is all about generating revenue through targeting placements with ads. Or in simpler words, that it is all about using online properties to serve ads that reach a defined audience with the purpose of getting engagement with the ads. It is a win-win situation, because advertisers can use relevant placements on niche properties to promote their stuff, and publishers can make money from basically renting placements on their properties to the advertisers. Now, how do advertisers place ads on, say, a website? And how do publishers and content creators insert ads on their properties? The simple answer is they sign up to an ad network, which works as a middleman between advertisers and publishers. What ad networks do is to connect advertisers with a network of online properties where they can serve their ads, as well as to add online properties to those networks through publishers and content creators. There are many ad networks around, but the most popular, and by extension the largest one as well, is Google AdSense. And because of that, it is an advertising platform full of unique features and peculiarities. For starters, the AdSense platform can be described as an online advertising program run exclusively for publishers by Google, which allows them to add their online properties to the Google network of content sites. Once publishers add their sites to this network, they will be able to serve online advertisements using automatic text, images, video, and other types of interactive media right on their sites. These advertisements, or ad units, are targeted according to a site's content and audience. These ad units are generated and managed by advertisers on Google's own AdWords network, and they are administered by Google itself. In other words, Google serves ads on sites that are part of the AdSense network on behalf of advertisers that are part of the AdWords network. Now, we all know that publishers and content creators are not going to lend their valuable online real estate out of a sense of charity. They're in it for the money. But how do AdSense ads generate revenue on a site? It is simple. Advertisers pay Google to put their ads on the AdSense network, and then Google splits those earnings with the owner of the online property where these ads happen to appear. Once again, based on the type of content on the site and its audience. And the way these ads generate revenue is through clicks and impressions. Per-click revenue is generated when a visitor clicks through an ad to visit the advertiser's site or landing page, and per-impression revenue is generated per every 1,000 impressions or views on an ad. That is why sites on the AdSense network should strive to offer the best content possible to a very engaged audience on a regular basis. Want to learn what some of the most awesome benefits of using AdSense for Business are? Then watch the following video to find out. How can Google AdSense help your business? Hey there, my friends. In our previous video, we were discussing how online advertising is designed to motivate people to get content out there, which you can thank on its business model. In particular, we've learned that Google AdSense is designed to push content creators and publishers to set up content sites that encourage repeat visitors, as that is the only way to generate revenue through the ads. And as we all know, businesses are all about creating a revenue stream that is generated either by offering something different or by offering something good at a more affordable rate than your competition. For those in the business of content creation, it means that you'll need to create a site that is either a niche in itself or one that offers really popular content with a spin. The good news is that by integrating AdSense into your targeted content platform, you will be able to monetize it the smart way. Here is a list of the ways that AdSense has really helped us to make the most out of our own content sites. AdSense pays the highest pay-per-click rates in the industry. One of the most highlighted advantages of the AdSense platform over all the other networks is that it really offers the best rates for publishers in the industry. This is because the Google Advertising Network is the largest ad network available, as well as the most popular, and it only allows top-notch content sites to join the network. That means that competition for ad placements between advertisers is quite strong, and you'll end up being paid as high as your ad slots are worth. The more relevant your content and the more visited your site is, the higher you will be paid per each click-through ad on your site. AdSense does not require you to complete actions. A lot of online marketers will recommend you to sign up to a CPA network as an alternative to paid advertising. Yet they don't usually tell you about the effort that you'll need to put into monetizing the adverts offered by these networks. Because no matter how many clicks or views those advert units get, they won't earn you a penny until your visitors complete whatever action the network requires them to. AdSense ads won't require your visitors to complete any action beyond clicking through them. No matter how many times a visitor clicks on an ad without making a purchase, you will still get paid for it. AdSense allows you to manage multiple properties from one account. This is a feature not offered by many other ad networks. If you own more than one niche website, AdSense will allow you to manage several of them from a single account. AdSense is easy to integrate. You can easily integrate AdSense ads into your online properties by copying a simple line of code from your AdSense account and pasting it onto your site. You won't need to pay anyone to do it for you. Cutting on expenses. AdSense automatically selects ads for you. If you are running a website, you are well aware about how much time you need to focus on content creation. That is why AdSense automatically places the most relevant ads on your site, saving you the time that you would otherwise spend looking for them yourself, selecting them, and then placing them into your ad slots. AdSense is free. You won't need to pay a fee or to sign up with a credit card for the privilege of monetizing your sites with AdSense. It is free from the get-go. Another expense cut. Okay, so what other awesome things can be said about this unique advertising platform? Let's find out in our following video. Shocking Google AdSense facts to consider. The Google AdSense program has been around for more than a decade, although in a very different form. The AdSense name was originally the name of an advertising solution offered by a company called Applied Semantics, which was acquired by Google back in 2003. Ad revenue generated by content publishers comes from Google's split-share business model, in which Google keeps 32% of earnings and gives 68% of earnings to the publisher. On average, this means that a publisher can expect to earn from 20 cents to $3 per click or per every 1,000 visits. Earnings from online advertising represent a whopping 84% of Google's total revenue, which grew 21% since last year and 15% the previous year. AdSense ads are not limited to blogs and websites. They are also served on multiple channels across the Google advertising network. These channels include Gmail, apps on the Play Store, mobile in-game advertising, YouTube videos, search results, and partner platforms. Adsense earnings are pretty much influenced by location. What this means is that how much a publisher earns on his or her Adsense site or online property largely depends on the location its visitors are coming from, because costs per click vary from one country to another. To give you a quick example, traffic sources such as the United States and the United Kingdom pay the highest click-through rates, so publishers that target these locations will earn more than publishers targeting locations such as some Asian countries or South America. Adsense relies on an interest-based advertising technique that tracks the online behavior of users and then shows them ads based on their interests. For example, if one of your visitors frequently visits an e-commerce site or any sort of online retail platform, and those sites are part of the Google Ad Network, then Adsense will show these visitors ads related to such sites. Another factor that influences Adsense earnings besides audience location is niche. The most profitable niches are insurance, health, make money online, tech, blogging tutorials, search engine optimization, and Forex trading. To give you an example, rates in the insurance and health niches average up to $20 per click. Download-centric websites are some of the most profitable online properties that you can monetize with Adsense. They don't offer click-through rates as high as the insurance and health niches, but they more than make up for it with the sheer amount of clicks that these sites encourage. The websites that are currently benefiting the most from running Adsense ads are also some of the biggest around. These sites include YouTube.com, Yahoo.com, Reddit.com, eBay.com, and LinkedIn.com, as well as large international sites such as Mail.ru. Adsense is perhaps the first online ad platform to use machine learning to automate ad placement on content sites, which has been found by Google itself to increase ad revenue by as much as 15%. Hey there everyone, and welcome to Section 2 of our Google AdSense video training series, the step-by-step section, where we are going to show you how to get started with AdSense hassle-free the right way. Contents in this section include setting up an AdSense-friendly website, creating a Google AdSense account, Google AdSense walkthrough, customizing your first AdSense ads, inserting ad slots manually, and inserting ad slots with the AdSense plugin. So let's get started with the very first step, having an actual website that you can monetize with AdSense. Setting up an AdSense-friendly website. Having a website where to serve your ads is a requirement to join AdSense. But you can't just go with any kind of website, as you'll have to comply with some very basic requirements. First of all, you need your own domain name. And secondly, you will need to host your site on a dedicated server. So, the first step is to look for a domain vendor to buy a domain for your new AdSense-friendly website and a hosting service where to host it. And we recommend you to use HostGator, as it is our trusted vendor. To buy your domain name, you'll simply have to go to HostGator.com and to click on the Domains tab. Use the domain name search bar on that page to look for a custom domain name. Check its availability, and add it to your shopping cart. Now to buy hosting, simply go back to HostGator.com and click on the Web Hosting tab. There you will see 3 hosting service plans available: the Hatchling plan, the Baby plan, and the Business plan. We recommend you to select the Business plan from the get-go because it allows you to install unlimited domains and to easily install WordPress to set up your niche sites. After buying your domain name as well as your hosting plan and registering your cPanel profile, you will be able to set up your AdSense niche website. Start by logging into your cPanel dashboard. Then look for the popular link section and click on Build a new WordPress site. Now click on the Select Domain for Installation menu. Select the domain where you are going to set up your website. Enter the name of your new website or blog in the directory field and then click on Next. Now you have to register your new WordPress site's info. Start by entering the name of your new site in the blog title field. Enter your admin username in the admin user field. This is the username that you will use to log in to your WordPress managed website. Now enter your first name and your last name. Lastly, enter your admin email. Check the Terms of Service Agreement box and click on Install. Now wait until you get an installation complete message and save your username and your password in a safe location. Now click on Login, and on the next page, simply enter your username, your password, and click on Login to get inside your new site's dashboard. Now, you will be able to customize your new Adsense site the way you want as long as you don't violate their content policies. But you'll have to comply with a simple rule before you submit your site to the Adsense program. You have to include About, Contact, and Privacy policy pages on your site. We recommend you to add them right after installing your site so you don't have to rush them after creating your content. Let's start with the About page. Start by hovering over the Pages tab located on the left-hand menu, and then click on the Add New button. Now enter the About word in the title field. Now simply write a description of your site. Make sure to be descriptive and to make it at least 100 words long. Once you finish writing it, simply click on the Publish button. Awesome! Now hover over the Add New option under the Pages tab once again, and click on it. Now enter the Contact word in the title field. Now enter a brief message to invite your visitors to get in contact with you in case of an inquiry or in case that they need assistance. Here, we recommend you to add your contact email address as well as a contact form. To add a contact form, simply click on the Add Contact Form button above the text field. Once you finish setting up your contact page, click on the Publish button. Alright, now click again on the Add New option under the Pages tab. Enter the Privacy policy phrase in the title field. Okay, so what you are going to add to this page is your privacy policy, which is simply a disclaimer about what type of data you will collect from your visitors and what type of monetization methods you use on this site. There are 3 basic elements that you have to include in this page. First, you have to state what type of information you collect on your site. For example, if you don't have any type of sign-up form or shopping cart on your site, you'll simply need to state that you collect data from log files, which includes a visitor IP address, internet service provider, browser type, and time of visit. The second element that you have to specify is what monetization programs are working on your site and how they use the visitor's info. In our case, we are only going to specify Adsense as our monetization program, and cookies as a tracking method that the program uses to track a user's browsing habits. The third element is a clarification to users stating that they can opt out of the program and stop seeing ads if they wish to. In our case, we're going to tell them that they can opt out of the program by visiting the ad platform's website and by disabling cookies on their browsers. Lastly, you'll have to add the date when you last updated your privacy policies and a contact email in case of inquiries. Once you are done creating your privacy policy page, you'll simply have to click on the Publish button to continue customizing your site. One last note. Please remember to add content to your site before submitting it to Adsense. Google will need to review the content on your site before greenlighting it for Adsense. So make sure to add at least 3 to 5 posts that are 250 words long at the very least. Make sure that these posts are written in perfect English or to use perfect grammar in your target language, and to avoid typos. Do not copy your content from anywhere, as this would cause you to lose your account on the spot. And that's it. Next up, we're going to show you how to easily create your new Adsense account. So tune in. Creating a Google AdSense account. Hey there everyone, let's move on to the next step, which is to actually create your own Google AdSense account, from where you'll be able to retrieve the ad code that will allow you to insert AdSense ads on your sites. Alright, so the first thing that you'll need is to have a Google account. You might already have one if you've ever signed up to a Google service such as Gmail or YouTube. In case you haven't, you will simply have to go to google.com and then to click on the Sign In button. Then click on Create Account and follow the account creation steps. Now, if you already have a Google account, you will simply have to sign into your account and then to go to the google.com/AdSense in your browser to go to the AdSense Services homepage. Once there, you'll have to click on the Sign Up Now button. Now you will be required to enter your sign-up info. Start by entering your site's URL in the Your Website field. Now enter your primary email address in the Your Email Address field. Remember that this email address needs to be the Gmail address that you will use to log in to AdSense. Next, you'll be asked if you want to get helpful AdSense info at that email address. Select Yes if you want to be sent customized help and performance suggestions, or select No if you don't want to receive customized help and performance suggestions. We strongly recommend you to select Yes to allow Google to send you optimization tips that adapt to your needs and performance over time. Right. Once you complete these registration steps, you'll simply have to click on Save and Continue. Next up, you'll have to select your country or territory on the Country or Territory drop-down menu. Then you'll have to review and accept AdSense's terms of service by reading the fine print and then checking the Yes, I have read and accept the agreement box. Finally, you'll simply have to click on the Create Account button. Awesome! Next up, you will be required to enter your payment address details. Enter your address in Address line, enter the name of your city in the City field, select your state from the State drop-down menu, enter your zip code number in the Zip code field, then your phone number, and then click on Submit. Now that your account is fully created, you will need to activate it through your site or blog by adding the AdSense code with your AdSense ID to your site's code. And it is as easy as adding this code snippet between the head tags in your site's code. You can activate your account either through the site that you use to sign up to AdSense or a different site by editing the URL in the URL of your site field. In our case, we are going to edit the URL that we use to sign up, which is our main business URL, in order to add the URL of our AdSense optimized website. Once you're ready to drop the code on your site, you'll simply have to copy the code snippet in this page by clicking on Copy Code. Then you'll have to access your site's code to paste this code snippet between the head and the head tags. If you built your site using WordPress like we instructed in our previous video, you will simply have to go to your site's dashboard and, once there, hover over the Appearance tab and click on the Editor option. Now move to the right-hand menu, scroll down and locate the header link. Click on it. Now go to the code editor and locate the head tag. Now paste the code snippet right below this tag and then click on Update File. Go back to AdSense and check the I've pasted the code into my site box and then click on Done. And that is it. All you have to do now is wait for Google to send you an email notification to your Gmail address letting you know that your account has been activated, which can take anywhere between 1 day and a full week. So what will you be able to do with your AdSense account once it is active? Well, tune in to our next video so we can show you what you'll find inside. Google AdSense Walkthrough. Hey there everyone! We showed you how to create and activate your own AdSense account in our previous video. And the good news is that relevant ads will start to appear on your site right after Google activates your Adsense account, which doesn't mean that you should just set it and forget about it. On the contrary, you should take the time to know your Adsense account, as there are tons of features and settings that you can manage to optimize your Adsense efforts. That is why in this video, we are going to give you a walkthrough of an active Adsense account, which will help you to get familiar with what you'll find inside your own account once it is active. So let's get started on the home page. Here you will find a summary of your account's performance. So let's take a closer look at the metrics featured on this page. On top of this page, you will find the estimated earnings column and the balance column. In the estimated earnings column, you will find your current and estimated earnings according to your daily performance. Here, you will find today's estimated earnings, yesterday's estimated earnings, your earnings from the previous 7 days, and your earnings so far in the running month. You will be able to find how much more or how much less you have made relative to your previous dates under each estimate. For example, you can check how much your earnings were yesterday relative to the same day in the past week. We strongly recommend you to check these comparisons because they can be used as measuring points that can help you to optimize your efforts. Now over in the balance column, you will find your current balance, or the amount of money that you've earned so far. In the Add Units column, you will be able to check the number of clicks and impressions that each of the ad units on your sites has received, as well as the estimated earnings per ad over a specific period of time. In the Performance column, you will find specific page performance metrics that include page views, page revenue per mile, impressions, clicks, cost per click, and page click-through rate. In the Countries column, you will be able to check which countries your page visitors are from, as well as the estimated earnings per country, the number of page views per country, and the number of clicks per country. On the Sites column, you will be able to check how sites serving your ads are performing on an individual basis. Here you will be able to see the estimated earnings, number of page views, and number of clicks generated per site. Now to access other sections in your Adsense account, you will simply have to click on the collapsible menu located in the top left corner. Let's start from top to bottom by clicking on the My Ads tab. Here you will find 3 subsections: Content, Ad Styles, and Other Products. Let's start on the Content subsection, which is actually a drop-down menu that will lead you to your in-page ad settings. In the Auto Ad section, you will be able to add an automated ad code to pages on your site as well as to create different settings for specific pages. In the Ad Unit section, you will be able to create ad units with specific customizations that you can place on different parts of your site. In the Ad Balance section, you will be able to adjust the ad fill rate on your site according to the estimated earnings generated by your best performing ads. In the Custom Channels section, you will be able to set up custom channels that will allow you to track ad performance. You will simply have to click on the New Custom Channel button to name your custom channel, then to add the ad units that you want to track, and then to click on Save. In the URL Channel section, you will be able to set up custom URL channels that will allow you to track ad performance per unique URL. You'll simply have to click on the New URL Channel button and then to enter the URLs that you want to track, 1 per line. Lastly, you'll have to click on the Add URL Channels. Let's move on now to the Ad Style subsection. Here you will be able to customize the appearance of your ads. You'll be able to either select a predefined ad style from the Sample Ad Style section or to create a new ad style by clicking on the New Ad Style button. Finally, in the Other Products subsection, you will be able to apply for additional Adsense products, including Adsense for Games, Adsense for Search, and Adsense for Video. Alright, so let's now click on the next tab on the left-hand menu, the Allow and Block Ads tab. Here you'll find 2 subsections, the Ad Review Center subsection and the All My Sites subsection. Let's click on the Ad Review Center subtab first. Here you will find all the ads that are being served on your sites, and they are divided into 3 categories: unreviewed, reviewed, and blocked. On the unreviewed ads section, you can review them one by one. You can use the Select This Ad button to approve an ad to appear on your site, or you can use the Block This Ad button to block an ad from appearing on your site. Ads that you have approved will then be moved to the Reviewed section, and ads that you have blocked will be moved to the Blocked section. Let's now click on the All My Sites subtab. Here you will be able to add ad unit URLs leading to sites that you would prefer not to redirect to from your site. You will simply have to enter the display URL in the ads that you want to block in the HTTP field and then to click on Block URLs. You will also be able to more broadly allow or block ads and URLs by using the options available in the General Categories, Sensitive Categories, Ad Networks, Ad Serving, Ad Review Center, and EU User Content tabs. Let's now click on the Performance Reports tab. In this tab, you will find 4 subsection tabs: My Reports, Common Reports, Advanced Reports, and Events. Let's start on the My Reports subtab, where you will find a report summary divided into 3 sections. One is the default report, where you can find a report overview as well as detailed reports on clicks, views, active views, engagements, and ad sessions. You will be able to manage your saved reports in the Manage Reports section. Let's now click on the Common Reports subtab. In this section, you will be able to access an entire account by day report, a sites report, a content platform report, a countries report, an ad units report, a platforms report, and a products report. Next up is the Advanced Reports subtab. In this section, you will be able to access granular level reports that include an entire account by week report, an entire account by month report, a custom channels report, a URL channels report, a verified sites report, a served ad types report, an ad formats report, an ad behaviors report, an ad sizes report, a creative sizes report, a targeting types report, a bid types report, an ad networks report, an experiments report, and an ad sessions report. Finally, by clicking on the Event subtab, you will be able to access event reports. Okay, let's now click on the Optimization tab. Here you will be able to access 3 sections: Opportunities, Experiments, and Lab. Let's start on the Opportunity section. In this section, you will be able to access optimization resources that adapt to your setups. In the Experiment section, you will be able to conduct live traffic experiments on your sites to analyze ad performance or ad category settings. You'll have the option to activate the Let Google Run automatic experiments on some of your traffic to find new opportunities option, and also to run your own ad unit settings, allow or block, and ad balance experiments. Lastly, in the Lab section, you will be able to test new Adsense features before they become available. All right, let's now click on the Payments tab. In this section, you will be able to check your earnings, to view your transactions, to manage how you get paid, and your payment methods, and to manage other payment settings. Let's now click on the Settings tab. The first sub-menu tab available from this tab from top to bottom is Account, from where you'll be able to access your personal settings and your account information. Let's start on the Personal Settings section. Here you will be able to edit your login email and your password, your contact details, your email preferences, and your display language. On the Account Information section, you will simply find your basic Adsense account info, including your publisher ID, your customer ID, your time zone, your active Adsense products, and your account status. Let's now click on the Policy Center subtab. In this section, you will be able to check whether you have active policy violations that you might need to work on fixing. Let's now click on My Sites. In this section, you will be able to manage your verified sites. You can click on the plus button, enter your site's URL in the New Site URL field, and then click on Add Site in order to verify the site is yours. This will help you to limit the use of your Adsense codes only on sites owned by you, if you use the site authorization option available once you start verifying your sites. Let's now click on the Access and Authorization subtab. The first section that you'll be able to access from the submenu from top to bottom is the User Management section. Here, You will be able to authorize other users to manage your Adsense account by adding their email addresses in the Enter Email Address field and then clicking on Invite. Next up is the Crawler Access section, from where you will be able to manage crawler logins to help Google index your site. On the Third-Party Access section, you will be able to manage third-party access to your Adsense activities. In the Google Analytics Integration section, you will be able to manage Adsense integration with your Analytics account. Lastly, on the AdMob account section, you will be able to connect your preferred Adsense account to the AdMob mobile monetization service. Let's now click on the Status tab. You will be able to access two sections from this tab, the Crawler Errors section and the Messages section. In the Crawler Errors section, you will be able to check whether you have crawler errors, such as when crawlers are unable to access content on your URLs, as well as recommendations to fix said errors. Now, over the Messages section, you will be able to check messages from the Adsense team. The last tab on the left-hand menu is the Send Feedback tab. By clicking on the Send Feedback tab, you will be able to send Google a direct message to describe an issue with Adsense or to give them feedback about the platform and related products. And that is it. As you can see, Adsense is a very complete platform that will grant you ample control over your account. And we recommend you to check everything that we just showed you by yourself once you have an active, fully working Adsense account. So, are you ready for more? We certainly hope so, because we are about to show you how to customize your first Adsense ad units in our next video. Tune in. Customizing your first Adsense ads. Hello there, everyone. Once Google activates your Adsense account, ads will start to appear on your site. Yet, you have to be aware that these ads are automatically placed by Google crawlers, which determines the optimal placements and style of your ads according to how well they scanned your Adsense site. That is why it is important for you to learn how to customize your Adsense ads, as well as how to generate ad code that you can place in specific placements, all according to your site's design and overall structure. In this video, we are going to teach you how to easily customize ads from your Adsense account, and how to generate the code that you will later be able to insert on your site to serve ads there. You'll have to start on your Adsense account's homepage, and from there, click on the My Ads tab located on the left-hand menu. First off, we recommend you to check the Ad Styles section by clicking on the Ad Styles submenu tab. In this section, you will be able to see the type of ad styles available from a sample selection. Most styles in the sample selection will fit basically any type of site, so we recommend you to get familiar with them and to compare them against your site style. As a general rule, you should not pick styles that are way too similar to your site style, or that use the exact same color scheme that you use on your site. Following this simple rule will help you to avoid violating Adsense policy as well as banner blindness. Our recommendation is to pick styles that contrast with your site's color scheme. This will help you to get more eyeballs to ads being served on your pages, and it will also help you to clearly separate ads from your content. You can modify these sample styles. To modify a sample style, you simply have to hover over the style that you would like to modify and then to click on Copy and Edit. An Edit Ad Style pop-up will appear, from where you will be able to modify the style's color combination on border, titles or links, background, text, URL, and to select font family. Once you have modified a style to your liking, you have to name the new style and then to click on Save Ad Style. You can also create styles from scratch by clicking on the New Ad Style button and editing the style elements from scratch, naming the new style, and clicking on Save Ad Style. Lastly, you can select the default font family used on ads across your account. The font family is set as optimal by default, but you can select a different one if you wish. Let's now show you how to customize an Adsense ad the easy way. Start by clicking on the Content submenu tab located under My Ads, and then on the Ad Units option to go to the Ad Unit section, from where you will be able to customize new ad units to place on your sites. To start customizing a new ad unit, you'll simply have to click on the New Ad Unit button. There are 3 types of ads that you can create and customize. Text and display ads, which are the simplest types of ads that you can place on your site. In-feed ads, which are ads that flow within your site's feeds. And in-article ads, which are ads that fit in between paragraphs. Okay, so let's start by customizing a text and display ad by clicking on the Select button corresponding to the Text and Display Ads column. First, you'll have to name your new ad in the Name field. Now you have to select the ad size. There are several ad sizes and shapes available, and the one you choose will greatly depend on where you plan to place it inside your page. These sizes and shapes include horizontal banners, vertical banners, rectangular, and responsive. You can also select custom size to enter your own size, or you can select link ads if you want to only show moderately sized linked text ads. In our case, we are going to select responsive because it will allow us to insert an ad that adjusts its size automatically according to the page's configuration. All right. So after selecting the ad size, you have to select the ad type. Here you can select between these types of ads: text and display ads only, and text ads only. In our case, we are going to select text and display ads to maximize revenue. Now, in text ad style, you have to select the color scheme of your text ads. There are several variations available. You can select one and then click on Copy and Edit to customize it to your liking. In our case, we are simply going to select the minimalist variation, which will make text ads to stand out nicely on our site. Lastly, you will be able to create a custom channel to track this ad, and to select what happens if no ads are available. This option will allow you to decide what to show if no ads are available to serve on your selected placement when a visitor is on your page. By default, this option is set as Collapse the Ad Unit, otherwise show blank space, which means that nothing but blank space will show where the ad unit is placed. Other options include to collapse the ad unit, otherwise show color. So you can select the color to fill the ad unit space, and to show other URL, so you can place a URL in the ad unit space. In our case, we will simply select to collapse the ad unit, otherwise show blank space. Once you are done customizing your new text and display ad, you'll simply have to click on the Save and Get Code button. Your new ad's code will be generated, and you can copy it to manually paste it on your site. Let's now click on the New Ad Unit button, so we can show you how to customize an in-feed ad. Start by clicking on the Select button corresponding to the in-feed ads column. Now there are 2 ways to customize in-feed ads. You can either select to let Google suggest a style, or select to create ad style manually. If you elect to create ad style manually, you have to start by selecting a template and style that matches the feeds in your site. The styles available include image above, image on the side, title above, and text only. Once you have selected your in-feed ad style, you have to click on Next to customize it. Global customizations include fonts, background color, borders, and padding. Specific customizations include image alignment and size, headline, length and style, description styles, URL styles, and color of font and border on buttons. Once you are finished manually customizing your in-feed ad, you will simply have to click on Save and Get Code. Now, we recommend you to select the Let Google Suggest a Style option because it is the easiest and most time-effective way of customizing an in-feed ad. You will simply have to enter your site's address in the URL field. Select whether to scan the desktop or mobile version of your site, and then to click on Scan the Page. Google will scan your site or page for feeds, and will suggest the optimal in-feed ad placement. You can check the in-feed ad preview, and then you can click on Next to continue to the next step. Again, you will be asked to customize your new in-feed ad By taking care of global customizations, including fonts, background colors, and borders, as well as specific customizations including image alignment and size, headline length and style, description styles, URL styles, and color of font and border on buttons. Once you are done customizing your new in-feed ad, you will simply have to name your ad in the Ad Unit Name field, and then to click on Save and Get Code. Your new in-feed ad code will be generated, and you will be able to copy it and paste it in between the HTML code of your content feed. Once you are finished for good here, simply click on I'm done. Awesome. Let's now show you how to customize the last type of ad unit available, in-article ads. You have to start by clicking on the New Ad Unit button, and then on the Select button corresponding to the in-article ads column. As you can see here, in-article ads are simple to customize, as you will only be required to select font style, title style, description style, and background color. If you want to make customization easier still, you can simply leave the Google Optimized Styles option selected to allow Google to optimize colors and styles on your ads. Once you are done customizing an in-article ad, you will simply have to name it in the Ad Unit Name field and then to click on the Save and Get Code button. Your new ad unit code will be generated, and you can copy and paste it in the code of pages with written content. Now you'll simply have to click on the I'm Done button, and that is it. As you can see, customizing your AdSense ads can be a cakewalk if you follow these steps. Next up, we will be showing you how to insert your ad codes on your site manually, so make sure to tune in. Inserting ad slots manually. Hey there everyone! So you now have a fully functional AdSense account, and you have also learned how to customize the ads that you want to serve on your site. Congratulations! All you have to do now is to actually insert the ads on your site. Inserting ads on your sites is a fairly simple process that can be either manual or streamlined. In this video, we are going to show you how to insert your ad units into your site manually, the right way. You will have to start on your AdSense account, from where you will retrieve your ad codes. To locate your ad codes, you will simply have to click on the My Ads tab located on the left-hand menu, and then on the Ad Units submenu tab. Here you will find all the ad units that you have customized and set up. So you will have to locate the one that you want to insert on your site in order to retrieve its specific code. In our case, we are going to select the text and display ad unit that we customized in the previous video. So we have to locate it by its name in the ad unit list in this section. Once you have located your ad unit, you will have to click on the Get Code link located under the ad unit's name on the list. Now copy the ad code from the pop-up window and go to your website's dashboard. Once there, move to the left-hand menu, hover over the Appearance tab, and click on the Widgets option. What you'll have to do now is to add a custom HTML widget to a specific area of your website's theme where to place your new ad unit. Depending on the type of ad unit that you are going to insert and your theme structure, you may want to place your code on the header, sidebar, or within the content. Start by clicking on the Custom HTML widget and select your preferred placement. In our case, we are going to select Content Sidebar as our placement so we can show our new ad unit to the right, beside our content. Click on Add Widget once you select your placement. Now name your new ad unit in the title field, and then paste your ad unit code in the content field. Then click on Save, and then on Done. And that's it. It may take a few minutes before relevant ads appear on your new ad slot, so be patient. Next up, we will be showing you how to insert your ad slots using the AdSense plugin. So tune in. Inserting ad slots with the Adsense plugin. Hey there everyone! So you have just learned how easy it is to manually insert your ad slots on your Adsense site. So you already inserted your ad unit codes and now you are finally serving Adsense ads on your pages. Yet you might find it a bit monotonous to have to insert each ad unit variation on each different placement one by one. And you would like to know if there's an alternative method that will allow you to streamline ad insertion. Well, yes, there is. Adsense publishers using WordPress can install plugins that will allow them to directly insert multiple ad unit variations without having to individually insert and test each one separately. And in this video, we are going to show you how. You have to start on your site's dashboard and then move to the left-hand menu. Hover over the Plugins tab and click on the Add New option. Now click on the Search Plugins bar and type Adsense. Now locate the Advanced Ads plugin. Now click on the Install button corresponding to this plugin. Wait until installation completes and then click on Activate. Awesome! Now that the Advanced Ads plugin is installed on your site, you will have to authorize it with your Adsense ID in order to allow it to insert Adsense ads on your pages. So simply go to your Adsense dashboard and click on the Settings tab. Then click on the Account Information option. Now copy your publisher ID and go back to WordPress. Now hover over the Advanced Ads tab located on the left-hand menu and click on the Settings option. Now click on the Adsense tab and paste your publisher ID in the Adsense ID field. Now click on Save Settings. Go back again to your Adsense account and click on My Ads. In the Auto Ads section, click on the Setup Auto Ads button and then click on the Copy Code Snippet button on the pop-up. Then go back to your WordPress dashboard and click on the Ads option under the Advanced Ads tab. Select the Adsense Ad option, and then paste your Adsense code in the code box. Now click on Get Details. Now click on the Activate button that appears afterwards. Then click on Next. You can configure display conditions and visitor conditions on the next page, and then to click on Next once you're done. And that is it. Now your Adsense ads will appear on automated places across your site. Want to learn more? Then see you in the next section. Hey there, my good friends, and welcome to Section 3 of our Google AdSense video training series, Advanced Google AdSense Strategies. We're glad to see you keeping up with us this far, because we're about to get into the deep stuff. The contents in this section include increasing ad revenue with link units, increasing ad revenue with a custom search engine, implementing AdSense section targeting, implementing ad placement targeting, crazy simple ways to double traffic to your Adsense site, and money-making Adsense optimization tips and strategies. So let's fire off this section with a video dedicated to a simple yet very effective strategy that will help you to quickly increase your Adsense revenue. Increasing ad revenue with link units. So, what are link units all about? Well, link units are text ad units that target topics that are relevant to the page's content as well as the visitor's interests. Because these types of ad units directly target keywords that have been used by the visitor on the page, they're very likely to increase earnings per click over time. To create a link unit, you have to start on your Adsense dashboard. And from there, you'll have to click on the My Ads tab. Then you'll have to click on Add Units, and then on the New Ad Unit button. Now select Text and Display Ads. Start by naming your new link unit in the Name field. Now select Link Ads on the Ad Size menu. There are several size variations for link units, but we recommend you to select the responsive links variation to create a link unit that can automatically adapt to your page layout. Now select the text ad style, set a custom channel if you plan to track your new link unit, and select the If No Ads Available condition. Now click on Save and Get Code. Now copy your link unit code and go to your WordPress dashboard. Hover over the Widgets tab on the left-hand menu and click on the Widgets option. Now click on the Custom HTML widget. Select the placement for your link unit and click on Add Widget. Now name your new link unit in the title field and paste the code in the content field. Now click on Save and then on Done. And that's it! Now your site will be ready to serve highly relevant link units. Increasing ad revenue with a custom search engine. Hey there, friends! One of the best Adsense monetization strategies that you can integrate into your Adsense sites is a custom search engine. An Adsense-powered search engine on your site will allow you to monetize search queries made by people looking for specific content. Adding a custom search engine to your Adsense sites is quite easy. You have to start on your Adsense dashboard, and from there, you'll have to click on the My Ads tab. Then you'll have to click on the Other Products option, and then to click on Get Started with Adsense for Search. Now click on the My Ads tab again, locate the search option, and click on it. Now click on New Custom Search Engine. Start by naming your new search engine in the name field. Now select what to search. You can either select to search the entire web or only sites I select. Now in the Keywords field, make sure to enter keywords that are relevant to the type of ads that you want to show to visitors using your custom search engine. You can use the Save Search option, enabled to filter sensitive content out of your custom search engine. Then you have to select your search engine's target territory, your site's target language, and search encoding. You can also enable or disable popular queries. You will also be able to set up custom channels to track your custom search engine's performance. You can also select where to show search results, to add your own logo image URL and your own logo destination URL, as well as the logo position. Once you are done customizing your new custom search engine, you will simply have to click on Save and Get Code. Copy your new custom search engine's code and go to your WordPress dashboard. Hover over the Appearance tab on the left-hand menu and click on Widgets. Now click on the Custom HTML widget and select the placement for your custom search engine. You should preferably place your new custom search engine on a top location, such as a header or on top of the content sidebar. In our case, we are going to select the content sidebar as our placement. Now click on Add Widget, name your custom search engine in the title field, and paste the code in the content field. Then click on Save and on Done. And that's it! You should now have a fully working custom search engine to monetize search queries made on your site. Implementing Adsense section targeting. Hey there, everyone! There are certain parts of your website that might be affecting how effectively you are serving your ads, as well as their relevance. This is because sometimes the Google algorithm ends up targeting keywords that are not relevant to your site's content or to your visitors' interests. That is why Google devised a technical solution called section targeting, which is a mechanism that helps the algorithm to better target the right type of content to serve the most relevant ads. Section targeting works by indicating to the Google algorithm what type of content it should take as context to serve your ads. In other words, it indicates in which parts of your site it will be more likely to find the right type of keywords to target. And the way this mechanism works is through a couple of markers that you'll use to enclose sections of your content. More specifically, that you will use to tell the algorithm where your content starts and where your content ends. To apply section targeting on your site, you'll have to start on your WordPress dashboard. From there, you'll have to hover over the Appearance tab on the left-hand menu, and then to click on the Editor option. Once in the Code Editor, you will need to locate your theme's content function or the content function. Where it is located will depend on your particular theme. In our case, we are going to click on the content.php tab to locate our content function. We are going to scroll down until we locate the line of code that reads. Once you locate this line of code, you have to enclose it between the two section targeting tags. The section targeting tag that precedes the content function is. The section targeting tag that closes the content function is. Once you have enclosed the content function in between both section targeting tags, you will simply have to click on Update File. And that's it. This strategy will help you to get more clicks and to increase revenue because it will increase the number of relevant ads served on your site. Next up, we will be talking about placement targeting implementation, so make sure to tune in. Implementing ad placement targeting. Hello there, everyone. Ad placement targeting is another strategy that will help you to better utilize your ad real estate by allowing advertisers to bid for your publisher-defined ad placement. Implementing ad placement targeting is a pretty streamlined process, and you have to start on your Adsense dashboard, from where you will have to click on the My Ads tab and then on the Custom Channels option. Once in the Custom Channels page, you will have to either select an existing custom channel that you would like to make targetable for advertisers or to create a new targetable channel from scratch. In our case, we are going to create a new targetable channel by clicking on the New Custom Channel button. Start by entering a name for your new targetable channel in the name field. Now select which ad units you will offer to advertisers as targetable placements by clicking on the Add button corresponding to your ad units of choice. Once you have selected which ad units will be targetable on this particular channel, you will need to check the Show this custom channel to advertisers as a targetable ad placement box. Don't forget to check this option. Otherwise, your placements won't be targetable. Now you'll have to fill in the information that you'll show to advertisers. Start by specifying where the ads will appear. For example, on blog posts, articles, or search results pages. We recommend you to be specific. In our case, we're going to specify our main topic as the target placement. So we type online business blog posts. Then you'll have to select your ad locations. You can either select a specific location or the multiple locations option. Now you'll have to enter a compelling description about your targetable placements in the description field. Lastly, you'll have to select your site's language, and then to click on Save. And that's it. Now you'll be ready to get advertisers bidding for the privilege of serving their ads on your high-traffic placements. Crazy simple ways to double traffic to your Adsense site. Hey there, friends! Did you know that one of the factors that most affects an Adsense site's ranking is engagement? You heard that right. Your site will be as visible and as valuable as the amount of time that visitors spend inside it checking your content and clicking on your ads. And so what happens that to increase engagement, you need to increase traffic, preferably organic traffic coming from search engines. In this video, we are going to discuss some of the best ways to increase traffic to your site the right way. Creating backlink-worthy content. This might sound obvious, but here's the catch. You can create great content that is not worth sharing. Granted, great niche content will be shared among people in your audience, but what you need is to reach as many people as possible through backlinks and shares. And the only way to achieve that is by creating content with mass appeal, that is informational and well-researched. Content that is worth quoting elsewhere beyond where your core audience hangs out. Commenting on other blogs and sites. You can increase your site's reach and exposure by simply commenting on others' content as long as you add value to the conversation. And you can do it with subtlety by providing your point of view without mentioning your site or backlinking to your content, because you'll look like your site is spamming a third-party site. Doing so will provide you with backlinks and branding opportunities. Guest posting. You can expose your site to new traffic sources by guest posting on other blogs or websites. You can start guest posting by reaching out to site admins in your niche to tell them that you are a fan of their site and their content, then kindly asking them if they would be okay if you contribute new and original content on their site. This is a win-win situation because you will be providing them with content, and they will be providing you with an opportunity to build authority and backlinks. Participating in forums. You can participate in forums related to your niche to create backlinks in the easiest way possible. You will simply have to add a link to your website in your forum signature. Users that find your forum post helpful or valuable will likely click through your signature links to see what else you can offer them on your site. And once they click through, they're very likely to become regular visitors. Creating list posts. Have you noticed that a lot, if not most, posts on websites these days are numbered? There are two reasons for this. First, they're easier to read. You can easily camouflage a 2,000-word article into a 5-item list post and people will gladly read it in its entirety. Secondly, most sites' traffic explodes tenfold once they start creating list and numbered posts. So what we recommend you to do is to find a way to split your post content into 5 to 10 items, each one a subtitle to the main post. You won't believe how effective this strategy is until you try it out yourself. Creating or curate tutorials. How-to style content gets a lot of traffic. So, one of the best strategies that you can apply on your site is to feature tutorial articles related to your niche. You can either create these tutorials or you can curate them from third-party sites, which is okay as long as you credit the site by including a link to the original article at the end of your own post. Promoting giveaways. People love free stuff, so promoting giveaways and contests on your site is a no-brainer. They get forwarded to others on social media, and they will send copious amounts of traffic to your site. The best way to attract traffic using giveaways is to promote a prize that can be of interest to the general population while describing it to your core audience. That way, you avoid alienating people outside your main audience as well as avoiding looking desperate to your visitors. For example, you can promote a $20 gift card and tell entrants that the winner can use it to buy a product in your niche. The trick here is that anyone can use the gift card for any purpose, which will attract people outside your main audience. And that's it. Apply these simple strategies and you will see your site's traffic quadrupling in no time. Money-making AdSense optimization tips and strategies. Hey there, my friends. If you think that you can get away with just adding large ad units on your site in order to make bank, you better think again. Without optimizing your efforts, you will find sooner than later how difficult it can be to monetize your website's content, even if you're getting thousands of visits a month. But optimization requires a lot of testing, and testing requires you to sacrifice performance for trial and error. To help you avoid that, we've decided to give you the best tips and tricks that will allow you to optimize AdSense from the get-go. Allow both text and image ads to appear on your site. AdSense gives you the choice to either allow only image ads or to allow both image and text ads to appear on your site. While it is true that image ads are more attractive in general, you will have a larger pool of advertisers bidding for your ad slots if you allow both types of ads on your property. Stick to standard ad units. AdSense will allow you to use over a dozen types of ad units, but you'll find that the best approach is to limit yourself to the most common type of ad units, including 300 by 250, 728 by 90, and 160 by 600. The reason why we recommend you to stick to these common sizes is that they're commonly used by most advertisers, and as such, you'll have access to a larger pool of advertisers bidding for ad space on your site. Supplement Adsense with a CPA network. Adsense lifted its 3 ad units per page limit, which means that you can now balance the number of ad units in your pages better. Now, a lot of marketers use the increased ad space to place more Adsense ads on the same page. But we have found that using one of your most visible ad slots to promote niche offers from a reputable CPA network such as Max Bounty can help you to easily supplement your site's earnings. Keep an eye on the relative positioning of your ad units. You can reserve space for ads on one advantageous placement such as above the fold and still miss lots of clicks. This is because certain ads perform better not because of their placement, but because of what they are next to. For example, a right-hand ad can perform better when placed below a custom search bar than when placed right below the header. It is not an advantageous placement by definition, but it visibly situates the ad right below an element that attracts clicks. Continually change a color combination in your ads. This is an optimization strategy that doesn't have a defined answer, but that is worth trying anyways. All you have to do is to change the color combination in your ads until you find the one that gives you the highest boost in clicks and earnings. Insert text ads in content. Inserting text ads in the middle of your content can increase their visibility and your click-through rates. This is because text ads in between content looks good and easily catches the attention of the reader without being intrusive. One of the subtlest ways to apply this strategy is by inserting text ads in between paragraphs. Insert above article banner text ads. Placing a rectangular text ad right between an article's headline and the first paragraph can increase its visibility among visitors starting to read your posts. Want to learn more awesome stuff that will help you win at the AdSense game? Then follow us to the next section. Hey there, my friends, and welcome to Section 4 of our Google AdSense video training series, the additional tips section, where we are going to elaborate on some additional information to help you be readily prepared for AdSense. From easy-to-implement recommendations to case studies, the content in this section includes do's and don'ts, premium tools and services to consider, shocking case studies, and frequently asked questions. So let's start by discussing what are the best practices and what are the things to avoid as an AdSense publisher. Do's and don'ts. Do's. Check Google's AdSense policies summary on a regular basis. Google is constantly updating its AdSense terms of use and policies, so it is a good practice to constantly check its policy support page as well as to avoid violating newer rules or terms of service. Customize AdSense for your site. Google AdSense will integrate into your site at its default setting, so we recommend you to customize its settings according to your site setup. Re-engineer other popular AdSense sites. We recommend you to visit other sites using AdSense as their main monetization strategy to learn how they use ad units on their pages. That way, you can test the same placements on your site to see how well you can monetize their strategies. Experiment with high-paying niches. You can supplement your AdSense earnings simply by experimenting with content creation in a high-paying niche that is different from yours, such as health, food, or online business. This will allow you to create an alternative passive income stream that will help you to concentrate your largest efforts on your main AdSense site. Use vertical ad units on desktop. Placing a vertical ad unit on the desktop version of your site will help you to show your visitors an advert that will remain visible while they read on your site. Optimize your mobile sites with above-the-fold units. Placing a 320 by 100 ad unit above the fold will help you to leverage an ad that is visible to anyone that visits your mobile site. Keep your ads different from your content. Some website layouts can make it difficult for visitors to differentiate between ad units and content, especially when your site has long-form content with images or video. So make sure to use layouts that make it easy for people to know whether they're clicking on an ad or an image link. Track your traffic sources. Artificially generated clicks or impressions generated through invalid traffic sources such as bots or paid traffic campaigns will get your site a penalty. So make sure to use tools such as Google Analytics to track where your traffic is coming from and whether it is low quality or high quality. Pay attention to ad implementation. Invalid clicks can also be generated by poor ad implementation, which means that you might be improperly placing your ads across your page. So make sure to follow adequate guidelines for a clean AdSense experience. Optimize your ad balance. You can select to limit the number of ads that you show on your pages in favor of only showing the best performing ads by using the Ad Balance feature under the My Ads tab in your AdSense account to reduce the number of ads and check how it impacts your revenue. Don'ts. Don't click on ads on your own sites. This is a big no-no. If you click on an ad unit on your own site, your account will be suspended almost immediately. So take precautions when you visit your sites. Don't join AdSense Click Exchange platforms. You might be tempted to use Click Exchange platforms to improve your profits in the short term, but be advised that sooner or later, Google will track this activity back to you, and your account will be suspended accordingly. Don't place ads on pages without content. The AdSense platform requires publishers to keep a healthy ratio of content to ad units, which simply means that pages have to include more original content than ads. So don't even think about placing ads on pages where there is no content. Don't build websites focused on sensitive content. You already know to stay away from topics such as pornography, gambling, and illegal drugs. But it is also important to stay away from sensitive topics such as alcohol abuse, violence, politics, and so on, which are not AdSense friendly. Don't beg for clicks. Avoid telling your visitors and readers to click on your ad units, or you might get your account suspended. Don't modify the AdSense code. Do not try to modify the AdSense code on your pages, as doing so is a violation of AdSense policies. Don't use copied content. Google will review your site on a frequent basis, so make sure to only update it with original content. If you need to use someone else's content, make sure to repurpose it with your own words and to quote the original authors and sources. Don't disclose your AdSense earnings publicly. It is strictly forbidden by Google to disclose your AdSense earnings to third parties, so make sure you don't brag or write about them. Don't run ads from unreliable pop-under networks. While not against Google policies, running ads on your site from additional ad networks has its risks, as most of these networks either allow their ads to run on sites that violate Google's content guidelines or that include malware or spyware on their ads. Don't push content to the bottom of the page with ads. Pushing content down the page with large ads is a significant policy violation that many publishers are unaware of, so make sure to only place ad units that align well with content. Premium tools and services to consider. SpyFu. SpyFu is a premium web-based competition tool for online publishers, and it will allow you to download your competitors' most profitable keywords and ads for paid and organic search. What it does is to expose the marketing formula of your most successful competitors, and all you'll have to do is to provide SpyFu with a competitor's domain, which the tool will scan and search for target keywords, organic search ranks, and estimated monthly organic clicks. Keyword Spy. Keyword Spy is a tool that will help you to know who are the biggest advertisers fighting for ad space in your niche. Its best feature for publishers is keyword research, which can help you to discover which keywords with the highest cost per click are being targeted by advertisers. SEMrush. A very good tool for AdSense optimization, SEMrush, will allow you to check for phrases rich in high CPC keywords that can help you bring in increased organic search traffic to your site, as well as related long-tail keywords and phrases. It will also show you cost per click differences across different locations, which will help you to better optimize your content by keeping a specific audience in mind. SERPs.com. SERP's keyword research database tool will allow you to get a complete report on any target keyword with a few clicks. You'll only have to enter a keyword and it will give you back a detailed report that includes its search volume, CPC value, and related keywords, which will help you to create a handy database of keywords that you can use to increase the number of relevant ads shown on your site, as well as to improve the quality of your incoming search traffic. Ezoic. Ezoic is an AdSense account optimization tool that uses machine learning to help you make changes on your site to improve your visitors' experience as well as your AdSense earnings by tracking visitor engagement and then automatically adjusting site elements such as ad placements and layouts to increase the time visitors spend on any given page and the chances of them clicking on ads. Pro Google AdSense tools for WordPress. It is no secret that the majority of websites serving AdSense ads are powered by WordPress, and the Pro Google AdSense tools for WordPress plugin is the perfect solution for those that want to have more control over their AdSense account right from the WordPress admin areas. Some of this plugin's best features include account-level reports, ads by types and individual ad reports, short code support for adding ads into posts, pages and template files, and multi-language support. AdSense Revenue Calculator. The AdSense Revenue Calculator is a simple-to-use browser application that will allow you to calculate your estimated AdSense earnings according to your current, projected, or target performance. That means you'll simply have to enter your daily page impressions, your page click-through rate in percentage, and your average cost per click to calculate your earnings. SEO and SEM Services by M5. You will need to scale up your efforts once you reach your own resources peak, and M5 will be there for you when that happens. The company focuses on providing customers that want to increase the number of visitors to their sites with proven search engine optimization and search engine management strategies that will increase your site's visibility in search engines, your rank, and your AdSense revenue. Follow. Follow is a data aggregation platform that will allow you to check your own site for useful information such as which keywords bring in the most traffic to your site, as well as how valuable such keywords are in cost per click terms. WordStream. WordStream is a wonderful keyword research tool with a spin, because although it doesn't provide deep cost per click data, it can easily provide a lot of keyword suggestions for almost any niche term, even going as far as suggesting keyword subcategories for your keyword lists. Shocking case studies. ShoutMeLoud.com. ShoutMeLoud.com is a popular online marketing website that is mostly dedicated to blogging and the internet lifestyle. Objective: Harsh Agrawal, one of the site's top contributors, set out to create a series of niche sites that he could monetize quickly without much time or cash investment. Strategy: Harsh started out with a micro-niche blog dedicated to jailbreaking iOS devices, which is a popular and highly profitable niche among US and UK-based audiences. He then simply followed a content strategy where he created articles about topics that would be in demand for a long time, gave his site a Wikipedia-like structure, and targeted keywords that were driving large amounts of traffic. Results? Harsh made $2,000 out of his first micro-niche blog in a single year with Adsense, and is currently making close to $200 a month. CalorieSecrets.net. Calorie Secrets is a nutrition and healthy living blog that has been running since 2012. Objective: Alex Chris, the blog's creator, needed an alternative way to monetize his blog that didn't involve selling his own products or doing affiliate marketing. Strategy: Alex started by populating his site with relevant content. Then he optimized it for mobile, enabled page-level ads, and kept testing new AdSense features. Results? Calorie Secrets has made Alex $100K in ad revenue in only 5 years. Trendalier.com. Trendalier.com is a lifestyle and fashion blog that is hit with millions of visits a month. Objective: the website owners realized that the site's AdSense earnings had hit a wall, and they needed to fix it. Strategy: they started testing different ad layouts. Mainly, they tested placing 2 ad units against 3 ad units on a page, as well as sidebar ad layouts against in-feed ad layouts. Results? Using 2 ad units increased the site's click-through rates by 28%, and sidebar layouts increased revenue per mile by 68%. SecurityGuardTrainingHQ.com. SecurityGuardTrainingHQ.com is a niche website dedicated to helping people learn about what it takes to become a security guard. Objective: Pat Flynn of SmartPassiveIncome.com fame wanted to document the creation of an online business from scratch. Strategy: Pat made use of long-tail keywords to attract highly targeted traffic from Google. Results? The strategy paid off, because Pat jumped from $50 in earnings to over $400 in earnings, a 275% increase in AdSense revenue in a single month. Russell Lobo. Russell, best known as the Niche Site Guy, is an online marketer that started creating niche sites back in 2015, and who is now earning full-time income from them, and he documents it all at russlobo.com. Objective: Russell wanted to create a niche website with quadruple the amount of content that his previous site had, to see how it impacted performance and AdSense earnings. Strategy: Russell created 1,000 short-form blog posts to give his site evergreen value. Then he optimized the content with buyer interest keywords. Results? Russell's site quickly reached the first page of results for its target keywords, which started earning him cost per clicks that averaged between $2 to $6. Adsense. Adsense is a WordPress plugin that allows publishers using the WordPress platform to split test their ad units to help them find the most profitable configurations. Objective: the people behind the plugin wanted to find the ideal number of AdSense ads on a page on a client's WordPress site. Strategy: they tried 3 different configurations with 2 different ad units. These ad units were 1 link unit on top and 1 large ad unit below. They tested 1 page with 1 combination, 1 page with the other, and 1 page with both. Results? The Adsense people were able to increase the site's AdSense earnings by 28% by combining both types of ads on every page of the site. ManageYourLifeNow.com. ManageYourLifeNow.com is a website that has been providing users with life hacks and healthy living tips since 2008. Objective: the people behind the website wanted to increase their AdSense earnings, which had been stalling. Strategy: the staff realized that they were lagging behind most modern sites because their site wasn't responsive, so they simply made it multi-screen optimized. Results? Ever since the site started receiving visits from mobile and tablets, its AdSense revenue increased by a cool 20%. NichePursuits.com's case study. NichePursuits.com is an online business-centric website owned by Spencer Hawes, who has dedicated it to discussing niche websites, software, and e-commerce. Objective: Spencer bought a website dedicated to the electronics niche, which was getting 200 visits per day on average, and he wanted to make it more profitable. Strategy: Spencer worked on increasing the site's ranking through high-quality links and by adding more targeted content to it. Results: These optimizations helped Spencer to increase traffic to the site by 20%, which helped him achieve monthly earnings close to $400, which is good for a relaunched website. SimplyPsychology.org. SimplyPsychology.org is a popular educational website dedicated to all things psychology. Objective: The website needed to increase their online revenue to further invest in research by optimizing its digital strategy. Strategy: The website's staff got help from an Adsense certified partner, which optimized the website's layout. Results: These layout optimizations raised time spent by visitors on the site by 84%, which in turn increased Adsense revenue by 400%. NicheUp.com's case study. NicheUp.com is a website in the online business niche where Kent Chow shows and inspires others to make extra income online. Objective: Kent's objective was to build a steady daily income from online sources. Strategy: Kent decided to use Adsense to monetize several online properties. He ended up building micro-niche websites where he put commissioned content and where he targeted 2 product keywords, 4 information keywords, and 2 authority keywords. Results: He is currently making over $100 per month from one authority site and growing. Frequently asked questions. How much can you earn with Adsense, and when can you expect to start earning? How much you earn and how soon will depend on your established audience. If your site is just getting started and you are just joining the program, then you shouldn't expect to make much for at least a month. Now, once you lift the number of people in your active audience, you can expect to earn a steady income that can fluctuate between $300 to $1,000 and even more, depending on how many visitors you are getting a day. Ideally, you should aim for 10,000 visits a day on average to earn substantial income from Adsense. When and how does Adsense pay you? The Adsense program pays publishers on a monthly basis, between the 21st and the 26th of each month, as long as they reach the monthly payment threshold of $100 or its equivalent in local currency if you are outside the U.S. Adsense pays its publishers through a variety of methods including checks, electronic fund transfers, wire transfers, and Western Union. What can cause low Adsense earnings? There are a lot of different factors that can affect your Adsense earnings, and low Adsense earnings are often the result of low-quality content that doesn't attract visitors, ads that are not relevant to your audience, low cost per click keywords or niche, or low cost per click audience location. Can you block certain ads from being shown on your site? If you don't want certain ads appearing on your site, you'll just have to go to your Adsense account and use the Allow and Block Ads feature. Then you'll just have to add the URL of the ad units that you want to filter out from your site. Can you really insert ads from other providers on your site alongside Adsense? Yes, you can join other ad networks and serve ads other than Adsense's, but you have to be aware of a few things. First and foremost, that Adsense policies extend to how your entire site affects the user experience, and that includes ads from third parties, which means that Adsense's content-to-ads ratio is not limited to Adsense ad units, but also to ads from other networks, which means that it is not okay to insert 10 more ads to a page only because they're from a different provider. Also, don't join Adsense if you plan to use pop-up or pop-under ads on your site, as that would go against the platform's policies. Please keep in mind that adding ads from a different network can affect your Adsense earnings. If you want to supplement your Adsense income with more ads, make sure to join a network that offers solutions that don't clash with your Adsense units, such as Infolinks.com. Will using Adsense on an online store boost revenue? While not against Adsense policies, inserting Adsense ads on an online store is not a good idea, mainly because you would be promoting your competition through ads that are either related to the content on your website or that are served according to a visitor's browsing habits. So, if a potential customer visits a different online store before going to your site, you might be showing him or her ads from the previous store on your own site. Are there additional steps that you can take within the Google console to increase your site's visibility? One of the best steps that you can take within the Search console is to submit your site for indexing, which will make it easier for search users to find your site in search queries. What is the long-term revenue framework? The long-term revenue framework is a strategy mostly used by AdSense optimization experts to help publishers develop their sites for sustainable AdSense income. It is a framework that encompasses 4 stages that have 2 objectives: increase number of users and increase revenue per user. The first stage requires you to attract more users to your site to increase the number of users. The following 3 stages require you to first maximize the value of content on every page, which will in turn lead you to secondly get said users to look at more pages. The third stage is achieved through growth, as more content means that more users will come back to your site more often, which will help you maintain healthy revenue levels in the long term. Do ad units appear the same on mobile as they appear on desktop? As long as you optimize your ad slots for each version of your site, they won't. Furthermore, AdSense allows you to use responsive ad units that automatically control the size of your ads according to screen size and orientation, and you'll only need to implement a single line of code to use them. Could someone else use your AdSense code on a different site? Yes, this is possible, because anyone inspecting your site has access to your code, and they can easily paste it on a site that you don't own. In any case, you can use the site authorization feature to identify your verified sites as the only sites with permission to use your code.